Good afternoon. It's been a long time since I've been here at the piano. Today, I have a special request to all of you who have come and listened and told me how much my music means to you. My dear friend Roy Turner, who maintained my website for many, many years and is like a brother to me, has been diagnosed with stage 3 small cell cancer and is undergoing treatment for that now. So I asked for a prayer miracle for Roy. I know God performs miracles because he did at least two big ones for me last year as I was getting out of the pool at one of the centers in Tupelo. My left foot slipped in a puddle of water that had something slick in it, and I knew I was going face first onto the concrete. But right before I got out of the pool, I'd been praying for all of my family in the cool down. So I prayed God protect me, and He did. When I fell, my face hit a small rubber mat. Only my face, the rest of me hit concrete. Still, I broke my nose and slammed. My forehead was numb for days and days, but I had no cranial bleeding. That was a fall that could have so very, very easily have been fatal, and I recovered 100% from it. In 2016, I had such severe headaches that I finally called the neighbor to come over and see about me. And I got progressively worse. The clinic around the corner diagnosed me with an ear infection. And a couple of days later, another doctor said, well, you're getting over the flu. And I said, no, I'm getting sicker every day. Please put me in the hospital. And they did nothing for me. And finally, my neighbor called the ambulance because I was losing the ability to speak. The ER sent me home saying I was a senile old woman and I needed speech therapy. So she brought me home, and it was a vast struggle. She had to have neighbors to help get me into the house because my legs were giving way and I couldn't walk either. Fortunately, my two dear friends, Vicki Henze and Deborah Webb, both of whom are writers, had called to check on me, and not getting me, Deb finally called when I arrived back, and all I could say to her on the phone was dit 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 bop 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 bop. So she told my neighbor, get Peggy back and don't to the ER and don't let them send her home. Once again, they tried to send me home, and the neighbor refused. Deb and Vicki figured out that I probably had meningitis, so they called and told my neighbor that I needed a spinal tap. The young doctor in charge said he couldn't do that. He had not done enough. He might paralyze me, and all the lab had gone home, so it would be morning. And the neighbor said she will be dead by morning. A female doctor overheard, did the spinal tap. And when I became conscious again, there was a doctor standing over me in his mask saying, do you know who you are? My only response was to lift my thumb. I did know who I was, who I am. Do you know where you are? Do you know why you are here? Do you know what day it is? I looked and saw a big calendar on the wall and responded, yes, with the thumb. And he said, you have an infection all around your brain and all around your spine. And we're treating you for both viral and bacterial meningitis because we don't yet know which one it is. I recovered from that. It took a year, but I know that I could have been left paralyzed or blind, deaf, in a vegetative state, any of those horrible things. And actually, the following year, the hospital made the same mistake and sent an 18-year-old girl home. She had meningitis and was found dead in the bed this next morning. I know the power of prayer. I know the power of God. I know that He still performs miracles. Today, I'm going to play Gentle Shepherd. This arrangement is by Anthony Berger, who burned his hand so horribly when he was an infant in his walker. The doctor said he would never use them again. Anthony became one of the greatest gospel pianists ever and won awards year after year after year and left a legacy of his beautiful music and arrangements behind. He unfortunately died at a very early age, in his 40s, I think, but he was doing what he loved. He had his hands on the keyboard playing a concert when he died. I'm going to play this song. The words are so lovely. Gentle Shepherd, come and lead us, for we need your help to find our way. And I think that is truer today, perhaps, than it has been in my lifetime. Here it is. Oh, that was harp. I got in the wrong key. Let me start over. Thank you so much for listening. I'm just an amateur, but I always play from the heart. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.